starting to transition people back to the office, we tried to create a COVID-friendly environment. We ordered a lot of PPE according to global. We were guided from global Uber, so we had to have like stock for 3 months, as in disinfect, lotion. We had all the stickers in place, and I think it went smoothly. What I would do differently is the stickers in the beginning were a bit ugly, and now we're thinking of making it more nicely. Because in the beginning we were thinking just crosses everywhere, but it's not really friendly for people who come into the office. So now we take it more like, please sit here, rather as to don't sit here. What we did for catering, as in COVID secureness, in the beginning we made a route into a restaurant, and people could only go in from a certain side and go out from a certain side. And then what we've piloted is wrapped packages of food with disposables. So that was a big challenge in the beginning to get disposables, because everyone is using disposables, and we like to be green, but during COVID it was a bit of a hassle to find disposables that are not that expensive and also friendly to use. We now have to do a health declaration when we enter the office, and it gives you like a checklist what COVID-related questions, and if you agree on all the above, then you can enter the office. But we still see as a struggle is that people follow the rules, the guidelines, and we can't police them from a facility side. So it's only as a guideline. So every day is different. We had first in the beginning of the year, whereas, I mean, all the years that I've been at Uber, we had a breakfast situation. People could get breakfast at work from 8 till 10 and have lunch from 12 till 2. And we also had a snack in between, and we had a lot of food and snacks at the pantries. We had to scratch all those out, and we don't have breakfast option anymore. We only have the lunch option, and we're now facing a new phase, like we have warm food introduced back again, but before we only have wrapped food. To get more people in, and more people are finding their way to our office, we like to think that food helps. And to get them back to the office, we would like to bring a bigger or no more sort of kind of foods, and not only sandwiches. So that's what we're trying to do. But in the Netherlands, the situation has changed over 2 days. So all big offices have closed. So we need to see what we're going to do when we're going back to the office, if we're going to stick from where we were, or we need to go back to square one. But I think we can go forward from where we were, and we opened our restaurant already, so people could sit with their colleagues. Because we have our lunch from 12 till 2, and at 2:30 someone came in and asked for food, but then, well, the catering staff said no, we had to throw it out, and then she was really upset, and she's like, that's a lot of food waste. But then they could explain it to her, it's health regulations, because it hasn't been health pulled. Especially at Uber, they're really used to having a lot of food. And that's even one of the biggest things they asked in the survey. They were really disappointed we only had sandwiches in the beginning, and catering staff or the caterer and the chef really had to step up, because from getting everything till nothing, it's a bit, disappointing. I think we would not have food waste. So people order what they want, and try to eat what they ordered. And if you had a catering on house, then you would make a bulk, and then we still need to chuck things out. during the COVID, it is a bit hard for us as facilities and caterer to produce enough food or even too much food, as whereas we're going to have a lot of food waste, and not only food waste but also disposable waste. So a lot of plastic. When we wrap everything, we need to have a certain amount. What we know that people are coming, but we figured that some people even sign up for a day but don't even show up, and some people even like the food that good that they're taking like all three kind of what we offer. So that's also a bit of a hassle for caterer. So I think if we would order food, then people could choose themselves and would be more aware of what they're spending.